chocolate that I'm melting, my almond bark, my wafers, whatever you want to call them. Now, this is a great recipe to use that little bit of chocolate that you have left over from dipping. All right, this is a fruit and nut bark recipe. Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna have more cherries and pistachios than everything else, and my bowl is not big enough. Oops.
Well, you know that's going to be good when the bowl's not big enough.
Okay, here we got our apricots and our green pumpkin seeds. And then we have our mixed nuts. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. Add a little bit more green. Okay.
I assume you can vary what kind of fruits and nuts?
You can put whatever you want. You could do cranberries if you want. You could leave something out. You could add sunflower seeds. Leave any of the nuts that you want. Oh, doesn't that look festive?
It looks very festive.
That looks festive. Okay. And I got my chocolate all melted. So we're gonna blop. You know what? We're gonna change. I was gonna do them in blobs, but let's just make it a bark and just break it up. I think that would be better, easier. Okay. Now, all kind of even. Doesn't that look delicious?
It's really good.
Okay, so now we're gonna let this all get hardened, and then we're gonna break it apart. You might go in and just tap it in there so that it gets all set up. Oh, yum.
Yum.
Okay, can you go sit?
Quite at it. Thank you. Quick question. Is that enough chocolate to hold all that fruit and nuts together?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, can you set that outside?
Yes.
And is a fruit and nut bark recipe. Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna have more cherries and pistachios than everything else, and my bowl is not big enough. Oops.
Well, you know that's going to be good when the bowl's not big enough.
Okay, here we got our apricots and our green pumpkin seeds. And then we have our mixed nuts. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. Add a little bit more green. Okay.
I assume you can vary what kind of fruits and nuts?
You can put whatever you want. You could do cranberries if you want. You could leave something out. You could add sunflower seeds. Leave any of the nuts that you want. Oh, doesn't that look festive?
It's very festive.
That looks festive. Guys, it is our Black Friday sale right now. You can get all of our cookbooks and our price book for 40% off right now for our Black Friday sale. The link is in the description below if you want easy recipes to get you in and out of the kitchen quick that your family will love with inexpensive ingredients that everybody has on hand. Go check out our cookbooks. This is only one of 2 sales where this is the lowest price of the year. Go check it out in the description below, livingonadime.com. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, and I don't even like chocolate. Okay, I do like chocolate, I like white chocolate better, but.
You don't like chocolate?
Well, I mean, I like chocolate. It's just if I had a choice, I would pick white over. Okay, look at that. Oh.
Wow. And all the stray pieces, you just put them in a little bowl as chocolate covered nuts.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try oh man, which piece do I, does this one have, let's see, which one do I try? Okay, I'll try this one.
These have lots of details.
This one has, well, this one doesn't have any cherries though. Here, I'll just take a cherry and add it to there. Okay, here we go. Okay, maybe I do like chocolate. Oh my goodness, I love dried fruit and nuts. That's a 10 out of 10. You're making pretzel bark. Now, I am using these 2 chocolates right here. You can use any semi-sweet or white chocolate you want. I just heard these are the best, so I got a layer of pretzels. Now, if you want to add an extra layer of goodness, you could take these caramel bits and sprinkle them all around also. I'm just doing the chocolate for this one.
You're making a party design.
Oops, oh dear, it's upside down, oh dear. Oh, this one's upside down too.
The pattern doesn't match.
Oh, it's a good save.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe I should leave it the other way to help our viewers with OCD. Okay, now, there we go. We're gonna put this in a 250-degree oven for 20 minutes. And my oven doesn't cook evenly, so I'm gonna set my timer for 10 minutes and turn my pan.
And you do it at 250 because you're just trying to melt the chocolate and not cook it, right?
Right. Okay, so, oh dear, oops. Wow, that's already looking melted. They said 20 minutes, but I think I'm just gonna give it like 3 or 4 more minutes. Okay, we got our chocolate melted. Now I sort of messed up there, but here we go. Oh, yum. Okay, that looks delicious.
So you're making a swirly bark.
Swirling the bark. Oh, yum. Okay, now we're gonna let this get hardened. Now you could put sprinkles on here or anything you want. I was thinking about peanut M&Ms. Should I do that?
Yeah, or you could just do it on part of it. It depends on if you want the whole thing to be that way.
Do I do peanut M&Ms or not?
Jack?
Peanut M&Ms or not?
Sure, peanut M&Ms.
There you go.
Here, Jack. Dish duty.
That's looking very festive.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. There's no
This side is
place
all
to go.
red.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let's see. Is that better?
It's a lovely singing voice, Miguel.
Oh, thanks. I used to sing in my old life. Then I got married and stopped.
Ouch.
Okay, actually, that was just a mere coincidence, but
Heard it here, folks.
poor guy. That's because I was just singing in my heart all the time because I was just so happy that I didn't need to express my outer singing.
Before you got married?
Yes. Okay. Wow, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now go and tap them to make sure they're all stuck in the chocolate. We're gonna let this get hardened, then we will come back. All right. Oh.
Oh, wow. Well, that worked.
Let's see. So here's the question. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so there's the back side. Now that is a piece of candy. So first of all, that's pretty cool how, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so pretty.
This is the pretzel bark.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay, I'm glad I put the M&Ms. What do you think, Jack?
I think that was a good idea.
Good idea. That's probably all my plate's gonna hold. Okay, taste test.
Ooh.
Mmm. That is a 10 out of 10. Mmm. Delicious.
I have to snag me a piece.
Okay, Jack, what do you think?
Good stuff.
Delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Wow. The best
Pretzel
peanut butter
box
pretzel bark
ever.
you'll ever see this Christmas season.
Fruit and nut bark recipe. Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna have more cherries and pistachios than everything else, and my bowl is not big enough. Oops.
Wow, you know that's going to be good when the bowl's not big enough.
Okay, then we got our apricots and our green pumpkin seeds. And then we have our mixed nuts. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. Add a little bit more green. Okay.
I assume you can vary what kind of fruits and nuts.
You can put whatever you want. You could do cranberries if you want. You could leave something out. You could add sunflower seeds. Leave any of the nuts that you want. Oh, doesn't that look festive?
It's very festive.
That looks festive. This bark is using leftover white chocolate. My favorite gnome spatula.
Merry Christmas, little Naomi.
I'm just using a leftover from my orange peels. I don't waste parchment paper.
It's gonna have a nice orangey taste to it.
Actually, it might, and it would actually add some really good flavor.
So you'd have to add on the recipe. First, make candied orange peels.
You could put orange flavored extract in here. That would be really good. Or you could add orange zest. That would be really good. Or candied orange peels if you want. All of those would be really tasty in this. Okay. Here my nut mixture. Yum. Okay, now I'm just patting this in here to get it to stick into the chocolate for sure. Okay, now we're gonna let this get hardened. You can put it in the fridge or just let it sit on the counter, either way. And then we'll come and show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks delicious. Let's see if it's set up. Okay, that's too darn tootin' cool.
So you're only gonna have one piece of candy.
This is my diet candy, one piece.
Because it's got fruits and nuts, you know it's healthy.
Yes.
And there's no calories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're just gonna break it up. Okay, this one doesn't have cherry, so I'm gonna add the cherry to it. Here we go. Oh my goodness, that is so darn too good. 10 out of 10 once again. And double. This next one is in our Dining on a Dime Cookbook Volume 2. Peppermint bark. Now, I'm not going to make it like this picture. I'm going to make mine a little different. But if you want it like this, all you need to do is just do a layer of chocolate and then a layer of white and then the candy canes. I'm doing an M&M one for my kids. You can use almond bark, but you can see I got this on clearance after Christmas last year. Good deal. I have found these as low as 20 cents a bag, 10 days. So like January, it would be January like 5th or something, 90% off, okay? All right, we're going to melt that in the microwave. There. Isn't that cute? Oh. So the reason why you stir it, once again, is because you don't want it to burn, and microwaves don't heat evenly. So that redistributes the heat. Here, want to say hi to Rudolph? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. All right, there we go. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. All right, that looks very nice and smooth. Okay, like I said, I'm not making the peppermint. My boys like M&Ms, so I'm going to do an M&M one for them. But what I'm going to do is put about 2/3 or so in on the pan. Just like so, just spread it out fairly thin. This one I'm not adding any flavoring. If you want to add flavoring, just do it before you spread it on the pan. Okay.
You don't have to grease the pan.
Nope, you don't have to grease the pan for this because there's enough oil in the bark to not stick. Okay, so then we're going to put the food coloring in. And get this all mixed up.
Smells yummy.
Ooh, that stiffened up the... I probably should have done the other kind of food coloring. Okay, that's not working like I had anticipated. Oops. Well, that kind of food coloring does not react very well. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take our M&Ms and turn this into 2-ingredient. That's funny. I've never...
What were you doing with it?
Well, I was going to make red swirls, but I've never had it. Of course, I don't know that I've ever used it like that.
So the red swirls, you would have just swirled it on the top with the paddle?
Yes. Would have just put in there. I think you need the liquid food coloring. Okay, there we go. Here, we'll move this one. Oops, or not. Okay, so we'll move a couple over here so they'll be a little bit more in that piece. Okay, now we're going to let this set up, and we've got peppermint bark. So under variations, I made the M&M one right there. M&M bark. All right, we got our almond bark here. Now, I just take my pan. You can see it just pops right off. Then, just break it into pieces. Now, there's all the variations, guys, you can make. You can make a whole almond bark platter. Ooh, that would be yummy. All right, there we go. Okay, should I do a taste test? That's delicious. I know it's such a dumb, easy candy, but oh my goodness, it's so good. Yum. 10 out of 10.